The future of the world's rainforest is high on the agenda this week at the Climate Change Conference in Bali. The planet's forests are being destroyed at such a rate that the logging and burning produces 20% of all greenhouse gases. Our environment correspondent David Shukman reports from Borneo, where logging is an increasing threat to some of the planet's most precious rainforests.
A land of magical beauty about to breathe in another great lungful of carbon dioxide. The rainforests are a buffer against global warming. Researchers get ready to study the uppermost branches of one of the trees.
Okay, so we're going to be operating at a height of between 30 and 35 meters.
The highest layer of the forest plays a vital role in our climate, and this is the only way the scientists can get there. It's a tough journey up. I join them for this long, hot ascent. It's quite a workout. But soon we enter another world. We're up with the red-leaf monkeys. Countless animals thrive in this unique ecosystem, not all of them welcome. This leech has just landed on me. I'm going to try and flick it off. Just hold that for a minute. And right at the top of this huge tree, 33 meters up, this is what's called the canopy, where the billions of leaves around me absorb huge amounts of carbon dioxide, which really matters when it comes to climate change, because so many tropical rainforests are being cleared and burnt every year that deforestation actually produces more greenhouse gas than all forms of transport put together. These researchers are studying the insects up here, and they're worried about how many trees are being lost.
When you start chopping them down, then there is less leaves, less trees to absorb carbon, which we are producing more and more every day.
And what's the impact of that?
The global warming, of course.
And these trees count more than most because tropical hardwoods hold far more carbon than any others. So the forests here are valuable to us all.
They're acting in ways that we're only beginning to understand now. But the fact of the matter is, at the moment, they're worth more dead than they are alive. And something has to be found to reverse that situation.
One option, planting new trees. Thousands are being cultivated, but not enough. Far simpler would be not chopping the forest down in the first place. So the idea would be to find a way for the developed world to pay to keep forests like this standing. A country like Malaysia, for example, could earn billions of pounds just for leaving its trees untouched. The problem? Finding the right price. At the moment, if forests are kept standing, there's no financial reward. By contrast, growing palms where forests used to be makes very good money because palm oil sells well. So does timber. We spotted the bare earth of a logging operation and the heaps of felled trees. Every day, trucks haul their cargo through the forest, and many Malaysians feel this is justified. Even this senior forestry official who's pioneered the restoration of the rainforest.
We need the timber because in a country like ours, which is developing, where are the resources that you can get from? You know, we are not heavily into industry. I mean, like producing mechanizations and so on and so on. So we need the resources that we have.
Another lucrative load. The challenge is to make leaving the trees more valuable. There's a lot at stake. We found an orangutan, an icon of the rainforest under threat. Time is getting short.
And that was David Shukman in Borneo. Well, there are